Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Starfield, where last time we cracked open the Vault of Forbidden Knowledge and became a UC citizen, though I suspect we may be about to learn something that's going to make me realise opening the Forbidden Vault was a really big mistake. Because the moment we wrapped that business up, we received a message that a mysterious anonymous individual would like to have a chat with us. So, okay. I suspect that yes, possibly, like I've been suspecting all along, someone's been pulling the strings from behind the scenes. So here we go. We're going down to the cocking sub-basements here. Let's see who's waiting to meet me, because...
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Okay, Andreja, why is it always the moment we're about to do something, you know, exciting and dramatic and plotty, that my bloody companions want to speak to me? No. We'll get to you in a second, Andreja, okay? We've got to go and discover what's going on with this mystery first. So, okay. Crack you open. Now, who precisely is waiting for me down here? Okay, so by the looks of it, yeah, this is just a giant underground warehouse. Most of it, unfortunately, yeah, we can't get into. There might be some good looting here, but unfortunately, I'm not good enough at security to crack the doors. And whatever I'm looking for, right. It's a special extra secret thing. Hello there, don't worry, I'm supposed to be here. I'm invited.
Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Okay, Andreja, you do what you can to break into these side rooms, alright? You're good at stealing and whatnot. It's one of your skills, I think. Okay, in which case, on we flipping go. More and more cocking security doors.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
This isn't just a warehouse in here. This is a cocking prison. Right. So who precisely have I come down to say hello to here?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
I'm going to be honest, no. But I strongly suspect yes. Either you've been locked away because you're a very bad person, or you've been locked away for your own safety. So, right. Whoever you are, the President herself is willing to, you know, play ball, communicate with you. Someone important, I assume.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Vivictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
Okay, so... right. Yes. Potentially, you might not be the original Vivictus, or you are the original, but we know from Hadrian, they were cloning this guy. Right, they could have put, say, a clone in to be executed in your place to keep the original.
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
I mean, in part, but I suspect she gave me, yes, the abridged version.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled.
Okay, so, let's put all this together here. This guy's a war criminal. Freestar want him to be executed, somehow or another, by, like, spiriting him away, putting a clone in his place, etc, etc. He doesn't end up getting killed. Let's assume, for the sake of argument, this is the original. Now, UC can't just let him out, because if he was ever seen again, Freestar would then realise they'd been tricked, and that might trigger a new war, because the UC lied about something that was pretty central to making peace. Therefore, he gets locked away forever. They create more clones, and clearly, yes, he's got a relationship with Hadrian. They kept him as a teacher, so nature comes from the genetics, they use him for the nurture side. Put those two together, you've got the best chance of recreating a military genius. So, right, that makes sense, though, okay. Go on, buddy. Clearly, you know something about Yaz, the puppeteer, who I suspect is behind all of this.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Okay, not 100% sure I like the sound of this, buddy.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
Ah, now that does make a bit more sense, yes. Because the UC lost the war, basically, Freestar were able to impose any terms they wanted. Meaning, a whole bunch of UC people who had been doing research that was legal at the time suddenly found themselves potentially on the chopping block. They decided to run, gotcha, so... Right. When you say deal with him, yes, arresting him, turning him over to UC, would that be good enough for you?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
Okay, so he's out in space somewhere, got it. Well, I do have a ship that's very good at taking down shields, and then disabling the ship, so if we can, we're going in to have a chat with him.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Alright, so there we flipping go. We could speak to McIntyre if we wanted to. Don't even know if McIntyre knows about this. This might be, a bit above her pay grade, though... Right. I get the feeling that, yes, before this is done, you're potentially going to be escaping, aren't you? Okay, Andreja, let's hit the roads.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
I'm going to be honest, I forgot you wanted to talk properly, and apparently you're going to insist upon it before we get moving, so... right. In truth, Andreja, what happened was, I was basically a miner, and they offered me the chance to be a superpowered space wizard explorer. So, it did just kind of seem like a good deal to me. That's true. So, you know what? Sure, I love a good mystery. That's good enough for me.
One that, hopefully, will soon be solved. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Okay, though when she says family, does she mean like, you know, potentially other people inside her super awesome snake club?
My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. They believed, and still do, that anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree with them.
Okay, so you've got some trust issues to work through. Gotcha.
For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
Alright, there we flippy go, and Drager's happy enough for now.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Okay, sounds like, yeah, she knew what she was dealing with, and on top of that, yes, let's get a straight answer if we can. There's an executed war criminal in your basement, McIntyre. Anything you'd like to say about that?
Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, but he did just commission me to go and murder a man.
Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
By the sounds of it, yes, some old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive.
Okay, so sounds like, yeah, best scenario is definitely he comes in alive. Okay, before I motion out into space to arrest a man, though, yes, there was one other bit of business, which is, I'm now a UC citizen, and that means I can buy UC property, and if I do that, oh please, please tell me I could buy a nicer apartment than where my parents live, because that would be beautiful.
Right now, I've got a little place in the well that's up for grabs. Needs some work, and the location is less than ideal, but it's a foot in the door, so to speak. I have a penthouse apartment in one of the residential towers. I forgot. Government has dibs on that one. Well, if it comes back on the market, I'll let you know.
Okay, so right now I can't buy the fancy apartment that's a penthouse, though that's definitely the one I want, so right. Dibs by the government. I'm guessing I've got to get special dispensation from, yes, the UC in order to buy that one, because for some reason the UC government gets to reserve the best property in the city for itself. Which seems horrendously dystopian and corrupt to me, but whatever. Right, let's go shoot a man in space. Okay, so we know what's going on with the den, of course. We go in to sell illegal contraband there all the time, though... Right, why do I get the feeling I know what Captain Marquez is going to tell me? Because yes, the very first time we came to this system, we went to check out the mysterious Etheria ruins. It was looking still, you know, somewhat intact. But we couldn't dock with it at the time. Almost as if, I don't know, it was being saved for an important plot thing or something. Okay, Captain, let's see if I'm right here. And yes, indeed, Reginald Orlays, that's who I'm looking for.
Orlays. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, no, because he wouldn't, you know, have admitted anything out loud. Surely he'd be working under an assumed identity, so, yes, indeed, somewhere near Etheria.
A man? Living around Etheria. The gas giant. Only one ship like that I know of. Never docks. Doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock.
Maybe this Orlays of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back.
Okay, I'm going to be honest, I forgot they already told me it was a ship I was looking for, so he's not going to be on the old space station. Okay, let's mosey on to, the ruins around Etheria, bare minimum. And I assume he's going to try and jump me, but my ship is extraordinarily well set up to, disable and board an enemy vessel. Alright, in we come, though. We've got the Warlock right there. Currently 8 kilometers away, well out of weapon range, so, right. Not missiles, don't care about missiles, just give me the EM systems. We don't really need, like, you know, everything in engines, to be honest. EM is more important. And it looks to me like he's not moving. Okay, there's... Oh, John! John! There's mines. There's mines going on here. Right. Okay. I'm beginning to detect the problem. Potentially some of the mines could be hidden by, you know, the various rocks. What we're going to do is we're just going to take out some of these mines before this becomes a, you know, a shooting war. Because otherwise we might fly into them later, though unfortunately, right, not in range. My missiles, however, I think have significantly longer range on them, so they might be able to take out the mines, if they can actually, you know, hit them. Probably not, unfortunately. Dear oh flipping dear. Okay. Just to focus on, the nearby ones here. Them, at least, we can take out.
Endless boy, who is this you've brought me? More scrap for the field. Sail your last moments, moat. All systems. Shoot them down.
Okay, I think you might have gone a bit bananas from all of the being in space, bare minimum. Need to be within 800 meters for, yes, my... Oh, blimey, there's... Hang on, there's also... Wait, what the flip is... What's that? Particle turret? Right. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem here, which is we've got, multiple turrets just out in the middle of nowhere, and also... Ow! Okay, this has gone wrong. Actually, this has gone very wrong. I'm being shot by particle turrets. Okay, let's get out of here and begin repairing. Let's just, you know, bare minimum, take out these guys. Right, well, we don't need the EM systems for the time being. Just if we can take out... I'm pretty sure he's following me right now, isn't he? Right, excuse me. Where's this guy? Right, you, buddy. I think we just need to focus on you, actually. And heal. There we go. Just get behind him. We should be able to... Yeah, he's a slow ship. and... Okay, I'm going to be honest, I didn't see the turrets coming. Let's try that again. Okay, on this occasion, we're just charging him. Lovely. Take out all of this. We just need the shield to go down. Once the shield goes down, then we just get behind him. No trouble there whatsoever. Point blank range is A-okay. Right, and now we just take out your shields. And your engines are going to go down to, actually, you know what? Take out all of the, weaponry. Nothing. And no. No, you don't. no EM either. Engines go down, and you, buddy, are going to be... How on earth could you have lost target? No gravity as well, please. Everything goes down, and now, Doc. He's disabled, right. Okay, Mr. Orlays, I'm going to be wanting you to come with me, and, yes, in a perfect world... wait, I don't actually have, like, any... knock unconscious weapons, do I? No, no I don't. I should get one of those.
You will not take me. I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more.
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
Oh. Get the feeling that potentially he... Oh dear.
Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
Okay. Not sure if maybe I was just a little bit too slow, but he decided he didn't want to come in, so... bare minimum. Got ourselves money, ammunition, and potentially a special lab coat, and also an ID, so... chance to craft weapon mods without using resources. That's kind of sexy. I'll keep that, actually. That's lovely. And here we go. One ID. I mean, I guess this proves he's dead, because I took it from his body, so... okay, sadly, we could not bring him in. Or if we could, I was far too slow to do it. And here we go. Personal logs. So plenty of it's deleted, but not all. And even the files not deleted are a bit on the broken side, so... delivery complete, item exactly as asked, never imagined this was possible. You do amazing work. Okay. For the things you've done or won't get a trial, lock you in a cage the rest of life and no way for a man to live. When they come, you kill them or show them you won't be caged. So, right, that feels like he wrote it. This one, however, potentially, yes, this was a note sent to him. We know this was something to do with, you know, mech parts and whatnot. Makes sense. Like, you know, if Freestar has got giant kill bots on the field, then the UC would obviously try and develop its own. So, right, maybe that was what he was working on, and maybe that's how he's been paying the bills, etc. Right, back to Alpha Centauri, though... okay, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like, you know, just completely overlooked this entire time, coming in and out of this system constantly. There's multiple shipping counters out here I never bothered to go and check in with. Okay, one star station just chilling out over here next to a gas giant with nothing else on it, I think.
Communications system critical. Hail terminated.
Okay, a star station not in good shape by the sounds of it. And if I had to guess, well, okay, there is a giant rock right next to you. Possibly a meteor impact. Okay, possibly something a little bit less, you know, wholesome than just a dish that needs repairing. Because...
always worth checking.
okay,
Never know
there's
what you might find in their
definitely
pockets.
a dead scientist on the ground, and Drager, I feel like you're not quite getting, like, you know, the tone we were going for here. Dear flipping dear. Right. Is this by any chance just, you know, a small raider base? Oh, something's here. Eyes open. Hello there. And... right, I think we might just have a handful of raiders here. Marvellous. In fact, it's the Varun. Okay, right, just get over there. Let's take care of you bastards. Oh dear. Level 14, you say? Oh, you're going to regret shooting me. Alright, seriously. Not a good idea, lads. Not a good idea. Just take out you bastards. Oh yeah, you are going to explode. Though yeah, dead UC security. So right, this used to be a UC ship, but House Varun moved in, took the place over at some point or another. Okay, I've cleared out the Varun zealots, though, right. This lab may be, you know, a little bit more interesting than just a generic dungeon with a handful of generic enemies in it, because, by the looks of it, yeah, this was definitely a research station, specifically studying various plants, on this side at least. But yeah, mosey on over to the other side, and I'm pretty sure I also saw... right. a handful of monstrosities here as well. Like, you know, terrifying murder shrimp or something. So, okay. Need to find a terminal if we want to be cracking you open. This looks good to me. Fauna control systems. Right. Crack open those doors. I'm gonna be honest, Andraja. I may have just, you know, deliberately started some trouble. Right. A ship roach. Marvelous. Oh, and I'm going to be honest, they're cocking fast, actually. Right. We've also got hook pests. Again, starting on the... Oh, blimey. No, 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 no. Well, that was embarrassing. Okay, this time we're going to open up the doors again and just start nuking these idiots from a very long way away, because yes, you know, cooking fast apparently, and I see you, you're about to come in that direction. Lovely. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Just break their legs, there you go. Stay over there. There's one badly damaged at least. Good. Good, good, good. Right. Nuking them from 10 miles away. That's the answer, as it turns out. Good. Good, good, good. Right, and there's also going to be you over here, buddy. You are only level 5. Right, one more nasty one down over here. Hop down. Deal with you, etc., etc. So, okay. Please don't immediately kill me. And there we go. Right. Test subjects dealt with. And you know what? I was 100% about to say, oh my goodness, the evil UC and their bloody Xeno Warfare Division, but, I mean, looking at it, yes, the notes do seem to imply these creatures were being studied for much more benevolent reasons. Say, for example, finding the correct plants to introduce onto planets that were potential terraforming candidates, say. Okay. Here's interesting, though. There's, yes, some less noble, significant studies going on here. In particular, yes, a study into how well a human could survive being eaten by a particular predator, which confirmed using dummies and spacesuits that a human could survive at 16 hours inside the stomach of whatever this thing is. Oh, and never mind. Right, hang on. I think I'm starting to get it here. So, right. They had something that was, yeah, some form of psychoactive chemical, which possibly was causing the scientists to come up with some really bloody weird research proposals, like, say, being eaten. Oh. No, it was much worse than that. Right. After the whole psychoactive thing, Dr. Baines described an incredibly bizarre dream about being devoured by a snake. Right. So step 1 was, yes, that weird research proposal. But step 2, he called in a House of Varun, didn't he? Because he interpreted that as a vision from the Great Serpent. And on top of that, they were not happy with, yes, Helena Chambers, who was running the place. Though that name doesn't ring a bell to me, I don't think. Okay, but I won't deny, that's kind of cool that, yes, there's a proper story to this space station as to why House of Varun were here. One of their scientists went bananas, started having, you know, religious visions as a result of psychoactive drugs from one of the plants, and as a result, yes, this happens. Well, as far as I can tell, no one else here, so, right, this may well be how House of Varun spreads, just a series of weird visions that people have about the giant snake, though it does feel like a lot of people are having this one shared vision to create an entire, you know, fanatical religion full of zealots, etc., etc. Suggesting, okay, it's not impossible. There actually is, somewhere, something causing these giant snake visions. Right, on to the next ship.
Oh, there's one. Where's my textbook? Unknown ship, do you copy? This is a UC Vanguard vessel. Please respond to my hail.
Oh my goodness, it's a training exercise.
You actually responded? Wait, where'd my notes go? Thank you for accepting my hail. This is UC Vanguard vessel AHC 1026, performing standard training exercises. Civilian pilot, do you require assistance from the UC Vanguard at this time?
Oh, definitely. Like, huge amounts of assistance, though... Okay, you know what? I'm actually Vanguard myself, so you're off the hook, buddy. Good job, you seem to be doing well.
Oh, gee, sorry, I called you a civilian. I'm just reading the official jargon. I swear this stuff was written by robots. Good luck out there in the space lanes. Catch you at the den sometime.
Alright, I'm guessing that might be a way of, like, you know, introducing UC training as a thing you could go and do if you actually, you know, haven't got it done it yourself already. Well, that's just adorable. And finally, moseying on to ship number 3. Okay, this one's a little bit nastier by the looks of it. So, hello over there. You're about 2 kilometers away. We've also got, ooh, a giant transport vessel that I assume you guys are robbing. So hang on. None of this for you. Just get round the back of you now. Lock on. And now, I'd say, buddy, no weaponry for you. Actually, no missiles either. Also, no engines. Okay, can't deny. I rather like my EM. My EM is rather good. I enjoy it hugely. So none of that. And also, by the way, you're not allowed to escape. Oh, enemy missiles have locked on, have they? Well, good luck with that, you stupid bastards, then. Okay, we just kind of rammed you. Sorry about that. All power to missiles, just for the time being. They're starting to recover. Now just a few missiles into you. You like missiles, do you? Well, I've got missiles for you, buddy. Lovely. Right, that's you nice and exploded. Very, very nice indeed. I'll be having all of that. But more importantly, hang about, buddy. Who precisely were you just robbing? Because I can't help but notice there's a very large Deimos transport here. Disabled engines, disabled grav. Makes perfect sense. Right, I'm happy to mosey on in and liberate this gigantic ship because, and I can't help but notice, it's pretty big. I suspect I can't just have it for my own, though. Okay, I definitely see, yeah, handful of people are here. Nothing too dramatic, to be honest. Just head down. Expect it's just gonna be check. Oh, they just knocked out the cocky gravity, didn't they? Well, that's all absolutely fine. Hey, guys! Guys! Good luck being pirates when I've got my explodey cannons here. And okay, so all of a sudden, oh my goodness, it's flicking between gravity and no gravity. That's adorable. So okay, we're going to need to be ready to deal with a gravity and not. That's so cool. I'm guessing this is, yes, supposed to be a way of, like, you know, introducing zero gravity environment if you've not run into one yourself yet. So just a mosey round over to here-ish. Then explode you. Lovely. Right. Well, you guys are in a lot of cocky trouble, actually. Keep opening the door. Just deal with everything. Splash. Every time, John. Every damn time. The thing to be careful of, though, yeah, in Zero G in particular, is there's a very real possibility that floating debris could actually, yes, be the thing my explosives hit. Meaning, as a result of that, they'll detonate prematurely. So, okay, that's over to here. I don't see more trouble in this direction. We gotta fix the grav drive, though. That's what I've seen before. Chat, when the grav drive goes out, at that point, you lose gravity, obviously. It's not just, you know, for the teleportation across the galaxy, it's also literally the gravity control system. Oh, and hang on. The elevator's out, but if you get the timing right, you can, oh, flip me. You can get up to the top, oh, blimey. You can get up to the top floor even without, and uh-oh. I feel like potentially the gravity's about to come. The gravity's, there we go, we managed to get him. We managed to get in. Something just set me on fire. Hello, guys. Where are you lot? Okay, so you've got to take advantage of the zero gravity in order to pick the moment when you can navigate through areas where otherwise it's impossible to navigate. Okay. You know what? This is a really cool tiny dungeon. right here. So just mosey around here. Try not to explode yourself. I'm pretty sure you're just like, you know, hiding in the corner right now. There we go. Lovely. Where are you, friends? Right, this is a living quarters. There's definitely... Oh! No, 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 no. No more of that, please. Just stay over there and explode. Lovely. Especially as... Oh, blimey. Okay, we have got level 50 Reavers here. Probably best we just, yeah, use the splash damage to take care of you. Be careful. Okay, I'm not going to be as mobile during this phase, but okay, there's stuff in the way which could detonate and lead me to explode myself, which is not good. Just, okay, wait for gravity to come back. He's now kind of floating at me, and no! No! Down you go. Right, just be careful. Like, high-level enemies are really, really cocking vicious, and, right. To get down to him, I need to be here, and... Oh, blimey! Hello there, sexy. We'll be looking at you in a second. That's a proper legendary bit of gear. Very, very nice indeed. So, grab all of that. Help myself to whatever's in the chest. Nothing worthy of note. That will let me float over to this side, though I do have my, you know, jetpack as well. Right. Eyes open. He was probably the boss, being as he was, you know, level 50 and whatnot. Okay. In which case, let's see if we can fix up the grav drive. Crack open the doors, please. We just need to, yes, fix up these bloody systems. And, okay, we need to keep moving up. This is such a cool dungeon. Oh, especially as, hang on, there's some giant whirring cogs of death here. And in the event that, yes, the gravity's on, right, this must be the grav drive. So in which case, wait for, yes, gravity to go off. Then just mosey straight through it. Don't get caught, like, you know, in the grav drive. That gets me to the other side. This has got to be a good place to get to. Hang about. Yeah, just skip over the very suspicious pipe here. And then slowly work my way down to the bottom of the ship, staying clear of any fumes and whatnot. Lights on. I want to fix up this ship, damn it. I want to fix up the damn ship. And there we go. I think I found it. Just beyond the flipping core there. We've got ourselves, well, that's doors at least. Keep on keeping on. We're going to crack this ship open. This is such a cool dungeon. And hang on, I think I recognize that room. That's the room back at the start. Right, possibly we're not trying to fix the ship. We're trying to loot it. So, okay, just loop back the way I came. I'm pretty sure just past where the Reaver captain was, there was, yes, a lovely, lovely... Careful, gravity's about to come back on here. So, yeah, just use my jetpack to avoid the fumes. Marvelous. Yes, here we go. Back to where we jumped into the thingy. This door here, let me access, yes, that elevator. So in a second, gravity's going to come back on. That's absolutely fine. We can just drop down here now. So right, now we're back down to the starting section. Loop back around to the start here. And now we can flip in Rob Deimos. Okay. Question is, oh, it's not just this room. It's also the attached room. Okay, well, a lot of effort's been put into this little dungeon. Though, oh, blimey. Gravity feels higher than usual in the event that, you know, the gravity's on. It's either none at all or way too much. Right, crack open the various doors here at the top of the chamber and... okay, now we're getting somewhere, including... Okay, I don't know what this is, but it looks to me like something very valuable that someone might be interested in. And chameleon and lead-lined, I mean, the defense is nice. I could do without the rest of it. You know what? My current helmet is just a chameleon. This is chameleon and something else. And on top of that, yeah, it looks like a robot dog. Why not go over to it, really? And that does remind me, hang on here, yes, this advanced shotty, because... hang on, my existing shotty. What level was that? Because I've never remembered to use it. That was also advanced. So, okay, the base damage is going to be the same, but this is bonus to robots, Laceration may randomly apply bleed and demoralizing. Try and remember I've got that. That could be useful. Ooh, there's one more here. But without master lockpicking, we're not getting in because I've never seen the key for that. So, you know what? I'm going to say that's already a pretty bloody good haul, actually. Also, John, you're literally floating on 2 skill points right now. Spend them. So, right, one more before we can get, yes, the boost assault training done. Or at least, you know, started. So, I mean, honestly, it's got to be, hasn't it? So, how about starship design? Because sooner or later, we're going to want to, you know, plug our own bits and pieces onto our ship. So, let's start moving that in the right direction. And then, okay. Boost assault level 1 is not that exciting. I can just, you know, damage an enemy, maybe make them catch fire when I boost really near to them. But, eventually, built-in slow-mo while aiming in a hover. Now that, we need to work towards. Oh, hang on. I was just coming back to New Atlantis to do some shopping and whatnot, and... oh, hang on, I know you!
Fancy seeing you. I was hoping to run into you eventually. I've got something for you.
Okay, this is the woman who I managed to negotiate access of, yes, the colony ship that's just doing the rounds back in the day. And I'm really bloody happy to see that, yes, you appear to be, you know, wearing nice clothes and being up in the nice bit of New Atlantis, not dead, etc., etc., so... okay, I'm guessing you're about to give me a really bloody nice present.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay, so, yes indeed. Number 1, a sack of potatoes.
Yep, it's a sack of potatoes. You know, because potatoes are my favourite thing in the universe and I just couldn't stay away from them. No, dummy. It's some credits I earned to pay you back. It's not much compared to what you did for me, but I hope it helps. Here.
Okay, well, that's just bloody lovely. That was not a bad amount of money either, so... yes, indeed, Jana. What are you doing these days?
Oh, I'm just working the front desk at a local accounting practice. It's not glamorous, but it pays the bills while I take classes. I haven't decided whether I want to pursue a history degree or get into film studies. I've always been interested in Earth culture, so one of those seems appropriate.
Okay, you know what? I'm really bloody glad we ran into you, and that helping you worked out nicely.
Oh, no problem. I wanted to keep my word. Anyway, I was hoping you could do one last favor for me. Since you have a ship, would you be able to deliver a letter to my sister Julia for me?
Okay, not as a priority, but like, whenever I'm passing by those guys, then I'll do it, sure. Okay, well that was just bloody lovely. You have a good life, Janet. And another good news, Molly Barber is back at her storefront, which means if we're lucky, she's not, then again, you know what, John? It's a Bethesda game. There's every chance she is simultaneously on my ship and in this shop. Sure, why not? Okay, back downstairs to Mr. Vivictus.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
I do, and unfortunately, yes, he did end up a bit dead.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you?
Nope, no. Here's the ID if you want it.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Why do I get the feeling the ID's going to let you do something, like I'm giving you something you can use down the line?
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
Okay, I feel like, yes, he shouldn't be allowed that card, but he's got it now, nothing we can do.
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Okay. And I suspect that, yes, I know precisely where I'm going. That weird, workshop. We visited it ages ago. There were some huge battlefields right next to it. And yes, when you say security protocols...
A military Model A. Yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful resource, if you can recover him.
Right, so the people you can bring in, but you need me to go and retrieve the bot. Gotcha. And there we go, money XP, the Devils is completed. And as a result of that, right, straight on to War Relics. Marvellous, though. As he says, probably best we go and check in with our friends before we do that. And while it's fresh in my mind, yes, let's just get the shotty up to snuff. Okay, we need to pick up some, platinum and titanium just to finish the job, but it's most of the way there, it's still doing the right amount of damage. So, right, you buddy can go straight into the rotation to be forgotten about just like your predecessor was. Okay, I would say with all that done, a whole bunch of fun little encounters in space over an Alpha Centauri, how about we call it a part there? But next time, right, we're cracking straight on with this. Back to Sol, checking in with Hadrian, we're gonna go track down a warbot, because last time I was on Nera, I kind of had to, evacuate pretty fast, because the local wildlife was a bit on the nasty side. So, okay, this time, I suspect we're much more cocking ready for it. So, hopefully, you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Starfield. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.